So the primitive rhombus is 64, and one of its angles measures is 120. So find the length of the diagonals. So you'll see a lot of rhombus questions in this section of right triangles because a rhombus has perpendicular diagonals. So that creates 4 right triangles. So if the primitive rhombus is 64, if we divide that by 4, we get that each of our sides would be 16. And one of the angles is 120. So if we draw the diagonals of the rhombus, we know that they're going to be perpendicular, and they also bisect the angles of the rhombus. So that means that these angles here would each be 60, and that would make that the other angles formed by the rhombus and the diagonals would be 30. So we have a bunch of 30, 60, 90 triangles here. Alright, now if we kind of like take one of these triangles and just zoom in on it, so draw it a little bigger. Alright, 30, 60, 90. We know that the hypotenuse is 16. So if we call the short leg x, we know that the hypotenuse has to be 2 times x. And the long leg has to be x times root 3. So if we take this equation here and we divide by 2, we get that x, the short leg, is 8. Alright, and the long leg of this right triangle, if we just now plug it in there, because we know x is 8, we get 8 root 3. Which means if we draw our rhombus now, we get that we could find the lengths of the diagonals. We would see that this longer diagonal would be this side plus this side, which would be 8 root 3 plus 8 root 3. So that's 16 root 3 for that whole diagonal. And then if we take this diagonal here, which is the shorter one, it would be 8 plus 8, so it would be 16. So the lengths of the diagonals would be 16 and 16 root 3.